fix this real quick. Sorry. Panda over there is mad at mommy because mommy woke her up. She was laying down. I just had her food and treats Instacarted, and I had to get more ibuprofen. I live on off ibuprofen. I live in chronic pain due to a bad skating accident when I was younger, 5 car accidents in Maryland. That's why I moved out of Maryland, and just old age. So as you can see, Panda, hey girly girl. Yeah, she is my love bug. She is a very stubborn. All English bulldogs are very stubborn. But I want to sit here and discuss this. It's hard, but I want to show you this because I want to let you guys know what I've been dealing with in August. Just seeing this is, it really hurts. But this young lady right here, I know my son, I know he won't watch this video. I know my grandkids watch my video. That's their mom. My grandkids that just came and visit me just briefly. Bear with me because this is the only thing that really gets to my heart right now. And my grandkids are gone, but let me show you a picture of me, her kids, which are my grandbabies. They've been adopted in. They're not my biological, but they are my grandbabies, and they've always had my heart for the last 11 years now. So let me show you a picture of me and them. And this was over the summer. I don't want to get so emotional, but this is the only thing really truly that gets to me. She passed away on August 30th. She passed away 5 years ago. And the night that she passed away, my son calls me. I'm in the parking lot at the high school. My twins, I think they were sophomores or juniors. They've been graduating now 2 years, so they were sophomores. The phone call. I just actually got out of the car. The bus hasn't showed up in the parking lot yet. I had to work, and my son didn't call me at work. I was just on the phone with him actually earlier that day on my break, and everything was fine. He calls me up, and his voice is so broken up. I can still hear every single word in my ear. I hear every tear coming out of him. Because I went there a week before. Because my son wanted me to go by their house that she was staying at and to get their I think it's birth certificates or something like that, because they were going to get married in the hospital. And when I saw her the week before, I made her make a promise to me that she would forever take care of my son. I didn't think that was going to be my last conversation with her. She was on the ventilator. She couldn't talk. She just had her nails painted by the nurse. I think they all knew she was going to go because she couldn't get off the respirator. This is way before COVID. Man, I don't even think she would have made it if she was still alive anyway, because COVID would have gotten hold of her. But she was going through some serious health issues. She was born with HIV because her parents had HIV through, back then, through drug use. And so she was born with it. Luckily for her kids, my grandbabies, they don't have it. But the doctors told her, this is after she passed, that she only was supposed to live to 10, but she lived to be 30. So she got 3 times lifespan the doctor predicted. And she got to have she had 3 beautiful babies, but the oldest one is with the father, and he was such a jerk. He wouldn't let her see her before she died. So she never even got to say anything to her oldest kid. I don't know her, but the last visit I ever seen her, it haunts me. She's been in my sleep, but that phone call my son made to me that night, I was screaming in the parking lot, crying. All the parents heard me. They all know I was upset. Nobody came. This is why a lot of people, I never hung out with a lot of those parents, because they never liked me. I had a handful of them that did, and I'm so grateful for them. But the ones in the parking lot, they're like, who cares? Like, we just lost somebody that really meant the world. She was my daughter. She's supposed to marry my son. They never got married. And I actually found the rings in the bathroom, her rings that she used to have. So, but she has visited me in my sleep. I think she's the one that knocks things off, possibly. But there is a child spirit too that's here. But August is a horrible month for me. And my grandkids finally, I haven't seen them in 2 years, so they made it here. So, and then they left abruptly. I never even got to say goodbye before they went back up to New York. And that's her family. We've always been their family since we met Saida. Her name is Saida. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to say her name because it hurts. It's been 5 years. She had lived without her parents around the same time. She lost her parents around the same time that her kids lost her. And I can't imagine having to lose parents at that early age. Because 5 years ago, my grandson was 8, my granddaughter was 7. And it just bothers me. It bothers me. Panda. So that's why August, it was hard for me to really do videos. It was really for me to, be up on my comments. So bear with me. August is always going to be a trigger month for me. I ate. I shouldn't have. I was on the weight loss challenge with Tina Marie Italian Eyes. I gave up on that because my grandkids was in town, and like I said, I'm haunted by the memories of what happened that night. Haunted by the memories of seeing her last. So my son said, you have to learn to cope and get over it. But how do you get over somebody you truly love and you call her your own daughter? She changed my son's life. He used to be a mad hoe. He didn't care about having a relationship. This is actually the first woman he's ever brought around and said that he loved her and that it was his girlfriend. I'm not even lying to you. That's why I saw changes in him, and she changed him a lot. She took care of him. And as family, we all had disagreements. But I truly loved her, and it hurts so much for someone that young to die so early, and especially someone that's in my family and someone that truly made a difference in my son's life. And I mean, I got grandbabies out of the whole situation, but they're dealing with a lot. My son is trying to get his life back together. Mentally, went to the deep end, and I don't blame him. To hear his voice at night, it really hurt my heart. And as a mom, you don't ever want your son to ever have to watch your loved one die. He will actually watch the last breath. And you know what's really the worst thing about the whole thing? My son was the only one there to watch her pass away. And I couldn't even be there. I didn't even know she was gonna pass. I had to work. I didn't know it was gonna be the last time I saw her. It was the last time I saw her. I was hoping for the best. But yeah, I wanted to tell you my story because this really is something I can't get over, and I don't know how to cope with this, especially around this time of the year. Because the day that we did her service was my twins' birthday. It really hurt them, and I didn't make them go. It really hurt them to know she was gone and to have a service on their birthday. I didn't want that to be a sad day for them. They loved her. They all the kids loved her, and all the family, my kids' family, all loved her. They loved the grandkids, and that was her family. So, but yeah, I wanted to take the time and actually talk about this because it really hurts. And she has been here. I mean, I've had dreams about her. I had a dream. The last dream I had about her that I can remember is she told me to make sure. Basically, she was scared that the grandkids wouldn't have a place to live, and my son. And I don't know what that meant. Still haven't figured that out to this day. I guess she basically Panda. She is itching. Her allergies are bad. That's why she's under the bed scratching her stuff. But yeah, I think she basically wanted me to make sure that my son and my grandkids are okay, and they will always be forever okay. I can't wait. My son told me he's thinking about moving to North Carolina. I think he will. There's bad memories here. I mean, they're great. There's great memories, but on top of that, it's just a lot of reminders. It's not the memories that are bad; it's the reminders, because he lives around the area where they used to live together. And plus, his current girlfriend, which I appreciate so bad. I really appreciate her really badly. Like, I'm so happy to have her. I don't mean to say badly. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This is really messing me up, crying on video for you guys. But I really solely appreciate her. She helped my son out so much. She's been his rock, and I love her. Becca, I love you, girl. And I think she wants to be closer to her family. Is in Georgia. She's a Georgia peach, and she truly has got the accent of a Georgia peach. I can't even talk like a Georgian. I don't even know what I'm trying. But yeah, so it is gonna break my heart for him to leave, but I think he really needs a new start, and it'll be good for her, because her mom, she lost her father. Becca lost her father over a year ago, and so she had to deal with that. Her mom's alone now. Her mom had strokes, so I am gonna miss them, but I want them to go where it's closer for her to be near her mom. And we have family down there in North Carolina, on her dad's side, so it's not like he's gonna be down there alone. He'll have our family down there. But yeah, this is what's been. I mean, I have broken down all the time, and I'm a very emotional person. If you haven't noticed, I'm a very emotional person. But this makes me break down so much, because knowing my grandkids won't have their mom for the rest of their life to enjoy the things with them, and I'm not a replacement. No one's a replacement for her at all, and it's really sad. It really is sad. It breaks my heart, but they have all of us in our family to love them unconditionally, because my grandson has gone through some stuff, and my granddaughter, she's just her happy, cheery, crazy self. She's just like me in a lot of ways. She is definitely her mom. When I'm finally seeing her after 2 years, she looks just like her mom. So she's gonna live on, and she's gonna be brilliant. I will be there as long as I can on this earth to protect them and to make sure they're okay. And all my kids are gonna make sure that they're okay. So, but yeah, thank you for listening. And sorry about the tears. It could have been worse. I'm a babbling idiot when it comes to this kind of emotional issues. But this really tore me up. With my diet in August, I'm coming clean. I'm not gonna say I gained a few pounds. I didn't even. It's just seeing my grandkids. It didn't trigger me for the worst. It just brought up a lot of memories, and I'm happy to see them. I'm always happy when they're around. And I just wish they didn't have to go back to New York to be on their mom's side of the family. But I think next year is going to be a lot of changes, and they'll be with their dad again, and they will be down in North Carolina thriving. They need to get out of this area. There's, like I said, a lot of things to remind them of their mom, and I want them to have a good start on their new life and be with their dad and make great memories. So, but thank you guys for listening to me, and yeah, this is something it's hard for me to talk about, and it hurts my heart to even talk about this, But it's been 5 years, and I want to, you know, say something about it. This has really rocked me to the core. And Saida, I really love you, girl, and I hope you're always looking out for your babies, because I know I am. On earth, I am like their protector, with their father and Becca. I actually, whenever they need me, I'm there for them in whatever communication that we can have, because sometimes communication with us is blocked, and that's also another story in itself. So I'm not gonna say too much, because I don't know who might find my video and try to be vindictive, because this whole situation, the whole family business, is really crazy, and I don't really want to go into it too much, because like I said, in case somebody's ears and eyes are watching and listening, I don't want any repercussions to my son. But I just want to let you guys know this tragedy that happened to my grandbabies and my son, and I can't get that night out. I can't get my last visit, whatever. But I'm always gonna love her, and I know she's here with me. And I was worried about saging my apartment. I thought she would never come back. But I think it's more of keeping the evil out, because there has been some things that happen. And yes. Okay, I won't ramble on anymore, but thank you guys for listening. And like I said, this has been traumatizing to me the last 5 years. I cry all the time around her anniversary of her death, and her birthday's actually coming up. She's a September baby. It's September, yeah, 12th. She's born on the 12th, like I was born on the 12th, and Panda was born on the 12th. And my other grandchild, she's in Delaware, Noe. She is a September baby also. So it's like I got 4 September kids in my life. My twins were born in September. They just had a birthday. My granddaughter Noe's gonna have her birthday, because she was actually conceived before this all happened. No, actually she wasn't conceived until after it, because she's turning 4. So and then Saida was born in September as well. So thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry I keep rambling on, and like I said, I wanted to share this story, and this is why it wreaked havoc on my diet last month. I'm an emotional eater, and this is a very emotional thing for me to even open up about, and to even cry in front of a video for you guys. And I wanted to share this story. I wanted to share this tragedy with you. So we had her for you know, what, 6 years? You know, she was in our life for 6 years. I got 2 beautiful grandkids. So I always tell God thank you for every day that we had her in those 6 years, and she was a blessing to my son. She changed my son, and she brought light to my life with my grandbabies. So I still have them. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys understand why August was a horrible month for me. I wasn't answering a lot of comments. I wasn't really doing my weight loss like I should have been. I'm just mentally checked out. Truly, I do. Every August, I mentally check out. It's a rough month. So thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for watching. And I know this video is going to be boring to you, but I just wanted to explain to you. And I know I mentioned it, and I just wanted to finally make that video to let you guys know. So thank you for all your love, your support, and always watching the corny old grandmom videos. You know, I really truly appreciate you guys. I do, and Panda does too, and she's watching me. So I have to probably take her out again. So before I get ready for bed, I love you guys, and take care, and I will talk to you guys soon.